Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And today we're going to be checking out a brand new game called Mobile Raid. And first off, guys, a huge shout out to the developers for actually sponsoring this video. And they also hooked me up with a test server account so that way we can get a really good look at the game. All right. Now, anytime I play a new game, I really encourage you guys to actually play it along with me. And at the very least, check it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description below for you guys. Go ahead and click on that link and check out the games. Read about it, see if it's something that you guys are interested in, and then go ahead and download it and play it along with me. If it's not, no worries, it's not going to hurt my feelings, but if you do decide to play it, make sure you guys use the link because that's how the developers actually can track where the downloads are coming from, where the clicks are coming from, etc., etc. So we're going to talk a lot about the game today, and because of that, we're actually going to do a two-part video series. So this is going to be the part one. In today's video, we're going to go over a couple things, but if I don't go over something specific that you guys really want to know about, go ahead and leave your comments down below so that way I can put it in the next video that comes out a little bit later on. And yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing that you guys are going to want to do when you jump into the game is go through your basic normal quest line. Okay, that's going to be down here at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, and it's going to have that blue electric border around it. Okay, you're just going to go through that quest line step by step. It's going to tell you everything you need to know about the game, and that's how you're going to get your first items and also your first heroes, which are super important and something that I definitely want to talk about today. But before we get into going over the heroes, just to give you guys a general idea of how the game works, it's very simple. Okay, you have your main base. You want to build up your base, whether it's buildings, troops, heroes, etc. And then you're going to fight them against other players or non-player characters in PvE style battles. But there's a ton of different things that you guys can do to help maximize your efficiency. And one of the ways to do that is actually using your different heroes. So the first thing that I want to do, guys, is I want to go to my hero list first, and then I want to tell you guys how to actually acquire new heroes. So I'm going to go ahead and click on hero down here at the bottom. So as I pull up my hero list, you guys can see that there are a ton of different options, different rarities, different skills, different artwork, different colors, and everything that goes along with it. And I currently only own 48 heroes out of a possible maximum of 72 that I can do right now, but that number will continuously increase as you move on and progress throughout the game. So the first one that I want to take a look at, though, is Claytano, and he's the one in the top left with the yellow border. Okay, so obviously dashingly good looking dude, but he's gonna have different skills that actually help your troops out or help you out during battle, and different things such as your troop speed, your march speed, your building speed, and all these different things. And that is the one main thing you guys need to know about heroes, is that you can use them to your advantage to be absolutely as most efficient as you can possibly be. So the first skill that he has is escape. It is an innate skill, and this one is just kind of basic. It means that this hero won't be captured if defeated. So if somebody defeats you in battle, they can't capture your hero. Now he has the second skill called command. Okay, now command, when this hero is the general, increases his troop size by 4%. So that's another thing you could do. So troop size means that the bigger troop size that you could have, the more troops you can throw at an enemy, means the better chance you have to actually win. And you can actually level up this skill using these skill wafers. Now there's skill wafer 1, 2, and 3. They all give different amounts of experience accordingly, and I'll show you guys how you can actually get those wafers here in just a little bit. But let's say I want to put in all of these skill wafer 3s, so that's 21 skill wafer 3s. Go ahead and hit OK, and it's gonna upgrade that skill, so meaning that when this hero is the general, increases the troop size by 8% now, which is a huge upgrade. Now let's go back to our hero list here, and we have another different color of heroes. So we have the wild shooter, the cool jailer, bio specialist, steel apostle, violent general, and envoy of peace. Now these are epic heroes. So anything purple is epic, and they are just a little step down from the legendary. Maybe not as rare, but definitely just, you know, pretty rare. They're pretty rare. Okay, they're more rare than the elite, which is the blue ones down here, and then the superior, which are the green ones down here. It's kind of funny that they're named superior when they're like the lowest grade, but that's okay. Let's just take a look at the wild shooter. So she has different things as well. She has Wild Governor. Own First of Ruin, Wild Shooter overall attack increases by 1%. So if you have both of these heroes, you can actually get a nice little bonus. Now her skill is Skirmish Infantry, defense plus 1%. Again, I can do the same thing. I can upgrade it. And basically it means that any skirmish infantry that you have is going to increase their defense by that amount. So heroes, as you guys can tell, are going to be extremely important in the game. So you want to make sure that you have a nice, well-rounded collection of them. So whenever there is a specific situation that calls for a different type of hero, you have that ready and raring to go. All right. The way that you guys can get new heroes is one, just completing your normal quest line. But then the way that I like to get them too is by going to the hero guild and typing recruit. So it gives you like a full pack of heroes and you can decide which ones you guys actually want to hire and which ones you don't want to hire. So I'm going to go ahead and just discard all of them because I don't really like any of them. Let's just say that, right? So because you discard those heroes, you actually get skill wafers from it. So that's a way for you to actually level up your hero's skills, the one that you guys like to keep. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit recruit times 10, but you can see that it has the chance to get an epic hero. And those are the ones that I'm really waiting for because I want the epic heroes so that way I can have a better hero list rather than just filling it up with a bunch of elites or superiors. So I have to hit recruit. I don't really like any of them. I'm going to go ahead and discard them again. And let's give it another try one more time before we move on. All right, so still no epic heroes. You know what? I'm gonna try it one more time because I don't know, this is like a part of the game that I just get like addicted to. There we go. So I got King of Magic. This guy is actually pretty cool looking. So I got one that I want to keep. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all the other ones. And all right, so I'm gonna hire him. And it's gonna cost 200 diamonds to buy them, or I can have 20 contracts. Whatever you guys have is what you guys can use. And I'm gonna hit confirm. So this guy's actually really cool looking. All right, so let me go check him out now to see what he is all about. So King of Magic, this is our brand new hero that we just got. And Father and Son. Okay, so you have to own Supreme Chief, Man of Romance, and King of Magic. So I got the King of Magic, but I have to have the other two as well to activate that bonus skill. And then his normal skill, though, is called Rumor, and it increases the effects by 5% when Rumors is activated. Okay, so I think that's enough for the heroes, as you guys have a pretty good idea of it. Again, if there's anything that I didn't go over specifically, go ahead and post your comments down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them in the next video coming out very soon. But the last thing I want to take a look at in today's video is actually the 16 different types of troops that you guys can make. So I want to start off with the vehicle factory here and take a look at that. The first one that comes up is the Ironclad. We also have the Culverin, the Mobile Fort. This thing looks really cool. And then the Mirage Strike, which looks like a unit that will most likely just kind of sit at the back of the battlefield and fire missiles at a long range, I'm guessing. And yeah, so the siege power on that is 54. But you can see that there's a lot of different types of units, and they can all be used together in different ways to actually give yourself a higher chance to win in battle as well. So the next thing let's take a look at is the airport. These are like your flying units. We have Thunder. We also have Hurricane, Storm Raider, and the Ether Shark. This one looks super awesome. It's like a Zeppelin type unit. And then we have the Training Grounds, and these are more of like your infantry units. So we have the Zealot. We also have the Ghost Hunter. I love the cloak and the way it comes around her head and everything else. It might be a guy actually. So Sharp Flame, this guy's in a huge suit of armor with a big gun as well. Like, I mean, how can you not like that? That's pretty awesome. And then you have a Cyberwolf, which is a dog unit. So those are pretty cool. Those are your infantry. And then I'm saving my best for last because I really like the Mecha Factory the most, in my opinion. I think these are awesome. So we have Shepherd. We also have the Air Predator. Look at this. I mean, look at the way that it looks. It's like a person in this huge suit. It reminds me of like Gundam Wing or something like that. And then Rodeleros. And then the last one we have is the Deathwalker. This one, again, kind of has that shark type look to it as well. But yeah, guys, the best thing about this game is you guys can build your own type of armies, set them up however you guys want, but there are definitely going to be strategies that allow you to have a higher chance by possibly putting the tanks up front, having your artillery in the back, and then putting some infantry kind of mixed in between. But you're gonna probably want to use a bunch of different types of strategies, depending on if you're fighting like somebody in PvE, PvP, boss, or whatever it might be. But hopefully this gives you guys kind of a good first look at the game. Like I said, there is gonna be another video coming out, so don't forget to drop your comments down below. Also, download the game, play it along with me. Again, huge shout out to the developers for sponsoring this video. And as always, guys, stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and I will see you guys next time. All right, peace.
I run away.